a new project in a new year. Welcome back, guys, to the Khalid Al-Mutar show. So in today's video, I'd love to share with you why did I chose to have my own school in Pakistan. I've always understood and learned and believed that education does play a huge role in a person's success. Unfortunately, when I say education, a lot of people, especially those school dropouts or college dropouts or people who do not actually become very successful in school, and the reason is simply because they do not give themselves chances to understand what do I mean by education. You see, there are different types of education. There is an academic education and there is a professional education. At the same time, there is a religious education, a personal education. There are so many different types of education. Education is not only the one which we all know about, that is academic, and the one which you go to school in order to get the certificate, to graduate, college, so forth, and get a job. This is one level or one part of education, but in today's world, due to the help of technology and internet, a lot of people actually cannot live depending on one type of education. That type of education, I mean, is the academic education, because now having just one job or not actually fulfilling your own skills and enhancing your own personal life will lead you to a very happy life. And the reason why I say that is because the amount of competition, the amount of convenience, the amount of innovation and so forth is way more than back in the days. Back in the days, academic education can give you a good language, reading, writing, speaking, a little bit of memory, and simply it can help you fit in order to have a living for your family. But in today's world, you need more type of education which is related to how you can best know yourself, how you can enhance yourself, and how you can actually achieve your goal, whether it's financially, socially, emotionally, physically, into every aspect of your life. Once you achieve that rhythm and balance in your life, you would have more peace, you would be more focused, you would be more still, and you would actually flourish further. So that is exactly the reason why I chose to build my own school and have my own curriculum that focuses on that type of education, especially in the countries where they really need it the most, because academic education is also not enough. After being a professor and actually choosing to continue my further studies by my own will, not because of my country, my family, or my parents, I truly understood actually education is not such a bad thing. You do need education. You do need to understand a lot of theories, contents, experiences in order to best put them into your real world practically and get the best possible results. So let's say if you do not have this base education or that type of education that would give you the minimum, how else would you start to build the things which are more advanced into your life? So this video is a type of education. That book that you pick up from the library is a type of education. Going through events, seminars and trainings, it is another type of education. Going to school, meeting masterminds, surrounding yourself with successful people, these are all different types of education. I call them simply education because if you do not have an open mind and ear, chances of you utilizing and benefiting from that situation or thing will be close to zero. Understanding that education is not only academic education, but so many different types of educations that I have to understand and learn through first being lost and then messy and then beautiful at the end will lead me to actually a greater success in my life, a greater advancement, a better goal, and a better overall life is very, very, very important. So if you're a type of person who is more practical, like if you wish, and you're, let's say, a business owner or a business person, do know that you do need to go through a lot of deals. You do need to know how to read and write in order to best come up with the best possible service. If you say, hey, I don't mind repeating the mistake, I don't mind learning only through the practical world, where chances are your clients will be very similar. Having an educated client is always, according to research, a better client. Having a client which will actually drain you, ask you repetitively the same questions, doubt you simply because they do not understand where you're coming from, will lead you to total frustration. So, as a type of employee or a person or an employer or a businessman, you always want to work with people who are educated. You always want to be surrounded with people who are more educated. Those type of people will actually not let you fully enjoy your time with them, but also you would enjoy and learn something new at the same time. So the beauty of learning something new at the same time would open greater opportunities and doors to you, because now you have better background. Now you can connect the dots easily. Now you can know yourself more and know what are your weaknesses or what are your gaps that you need to fill in order to achieve the overall results which you have set, and that is the goal that you put in the first place. So this project of my school will take somewhere around a year or two to be completed in Pakistan. I can't wait to go there, meet the students and staff, and see the overall curriculum and culture, and actually enhance and give them that energy, drive, and push to always believe in themselves and have faith in their education, that it is the only way that will give them hope, light, and success in their life. If I only understood the power of education when I was at that time or at their age as a student, I wouldn't be very frustrated or very worried or very upset or simply bored when I was a student. I would enjoy more of my time while learning, because I would understand this kind of teaching and learning that I'm getting has been studied and has been organized and has been measured in order to provide success, in order to provide outcome, by allowing me to step outside my comfort zone. So I'm just here sharing with you what are my true beliefs and intakes on education, and why I highly believe that in order to become successful at anything, your main focus and drive is to become educated, is to focus on the actual learning phase instead of simply just on the practical phase. This is the true investment which you can actually have in between your ears that would lead you to forever lasting success.